This is the AEW Control Center. Tony Schiavone back with you once again as we embark on another big week in All Elite Wrestling. Tonight, AEW Dynamite will originate live from the legendary Boardwalk Hall in Atlantic City, New Jersey. This will be our debut in Atlantic City, and you can be a part of the live TBS broadcast as tickets are now available at AEWTIX.com. Okay, the main event coming up on Dynamite, live on TBS, will be a Texas death match for the AEW World Title. The champion, Hangman Adam Page, will defend against the Murder Hawk monster, Lance Archer. The two have exchanged more than just words over the past few weeks, with the always volatile Archer literally laying out the champion last week on Dynamite.
These past 2 months, I've spent 90 minutes in this ring against one of the best in the world. I have poured sweat. I have spilt enough blood to float a battleship, all for this. The ultimate prize, the most important thing in all of wrestling, the AEW World Championship, and it's still mine, damn it! And the Hangman needs a new challenger.
You're in the ring with the world champion! Don't miss this opportunity! What would Jake tell you to do?
Oh, wait a second! Big shot by Lance Archer on the champion.
Time is running out.
Archer's intentions are certainly clear. He wants a shot.
Listen, I didn't come here for championships, but it just so happens that Hangman has that championship. I came back for everything. I'm not waiting in line anymore. And I don't care who wins or loses, because at the end of the day, it's about who's breathing and who's not.
Lance Archer making a gigantic statement here in his return.
You are not mentally or physically prepared for this monster!
I think Lance Archer is a threat not only to the AEW World Championship, he's a threat to Hangman Adam Page and a threat to his health. Because Lance Archer doesn't just win matches, it seems like he destroys people.
Enough of this cowboy bullshit. I'm gonna show you what I'm gonna do.
Well. There's the AEW champion.
I said I wanted a challenger, and damn, it looks like I got a good one.
Oh, my God! Whoa! Hangman and Archer teeing off on one another, live rounds!
For Hangman Adam Page, the way to approach this match, I would think, would be to try to stay away from the big man as much as you can early on and wear him down.
Boxer, no! Blocked. Rolling elbow strike, a second one, a third from Hangman, and Hangman sends the Murder Hawk to the outside. The champion prevails in this impromptu bar fight.
Lance, if you want a shot at the title, I'd be glad to give you one in Atlantic City. Hangman Adam Page versus Lance Archer for the AEW World Championship.
Cowboy, when we fight, it's not gonna be any normal fight. It's going to be my fight. It's going to be a Texas death match.
In a Texas death match, a wrestler will have a 10 count, try to get to his feet or answer the bell. If he cannot answer the bell, he loses the match.
Do you have any idea what you've gotten yourself into, Adam Page? Because this, like I said, is my match. I stepped in the ring with Jon Moxley for the New Japan US title, and he wasn't ready for what I brought. You're not going to be ready for what I bring, and everything that's going to happen to you is going to be so much fun for me. And probably only me. Because I can beat you any way I want. I can pin you. I can submit you. And I can knock you the hell out and just have you lay on the ground while I stand over your cold, dead corpse. And I count to 10 and raise my hand, and a whole new era of All Elite Wrestling starts with me, Lance Archer.
Everybody dies, right? That's what you say? I'm going to die. In the heat wave of 2067, my wife's hand in mine as fire burns through the Appalachians. It won't be against you. So give me the blackout, choke slam me to the abyss, and I will climb back through all 9 layers and bring hell with me.
Adam Page, Texas Deathmatch, you're not ready. You're not ready for what's gonna happen next. Come here. Come here, Adam Page. Everybody dies, Adam Page. Atlantic City. That's you.
Additionally, Tony Khan will have a huge announcement tonight as we understand the Forbidden Door will open once again. Also tonight, we'll have our very first Face of the Revolution qualifying match live on TBS, 8 o'clock, 7 Central. Remember, the winner of the Face of the Revolution ladder match coming up in March will go on to vie for the TNT Championship. Last week, MJF scored a huge win over CM Punk in Chicago on Dynamite. Regardless of how that no good, pain in the ass, underhanded rat won the match, the fact is he did win. With that in mind, we will hear from MJF in Atlantic City on Dynamite live on TBS in the aftermath of that huge win. Also, the Inner Circle has been showing a lot of cracks as of late, especially when it comes to Santana and Ortiz and the leader, Chris Jericho. As a result, Jericho has called a team meeting of the Inner Circle. It'll take place in the ring live on TBS on Dynamite from Atlantic City. We will also have more huge matches on Dynamite tonight, live on TBS from the historic Boardwalk Hall in Atlantic City, 8 o'clock, 7 Central. Also, we've got a few big matches coming up this Friday on AEW Rampage on TNT at 10 o'clock, 9 Central. During their last title defense on Rampage, the World Tag Team Champions, Luchasaurus and Jungle Boy, successfully defended the championship against Private Party. But after the win, the Gun Club brutally went on attack. This has set the stage for this Friday as Luchasaurus and Jungle Boy with Christian Cage will defend against Austin and Colton, the Gun Club, along with Billy Gunn. Plus, last week on Rampage, we heard this from QT Marshall, directed at Hook.
I'm really sick and tired of hearing about the cold-hearted handsome devil, this new sensation known as Hook in AEW. But Hook's always been a little bit unhinged. I mean, 3 weeks into training, he sucker punched me right in the lip. But since his debut in AEW, it's gotten much worse. Throwing people on their heads, not relinquishing the choke when the match is over, walking over people, walking over me. Everyone's talking about send Hook. Well, next week, I'm sending someone for Hook. One of my prize students, someone that no one's ever seen before. And Hook, as fast as your star has risen, next week, it goes down.
The man that QT is bringing in is his prize student, Blake Lee. And he will meet the undefeated Hook this Friday on Rampage. And now, fans, some important reminders about Dynamite live on TBS coming near you. Next Wednesday, February 16th, Dynamite will be live in Nashville, Tennessee at the Municipal Auditorium. Tickets available for Nashville at AEWTIX.com. And in 2 weeks, on Wednesday, February 23rd, AEW Dynamite Live is coming to Connecticut. We'll be in Bridgeport at the Webster Bank Arena. Tickets available for our Connecticut debut at AEWTIX.com. But fans, don't miss out tonight. AEW Dynamite Live, 8 o'clock, 7 Central from Boardwalk Hall in Atlantic City, New Jersey. Tickets now available at AEWTIX.com. I'm Tony Schiavone from the AEW Control Center, and I'll see you at ringside in Atlantic City.